Hey, what's going on, guys? Loke here. I thought I'd do a little bit of a vloggy vlog while I play a ranked match of League of Legends, just to kind of touch base with you guys and tell you a little bit about what's been going on. So, E3's coming up. I'm not going. I do plan to go to PAX West, though, and I think it's September something, in Seattle. And I plan to cover a bunch of games there, do a bunch of interviews, and meet a bunch of people, so that's going to be cool. Excuse me. So, I'm opening up a Patreon. It's kind of the announcement for today. I'll be posting a link in the description, so if you guys would like to support the channel, of course, it's completely optional. But those who want to, support what I've been doing, it's amazing. I think it's a great platform for creators to, get paid for what they do, because if you've been following the revenue denial of YouTube lately, you'll know that YouTubers are getting paid pretty much shit. It's not like it was in December. It's not like it was in November when we were making lots of money, or even in March. So every little bit helps, and I've put a bunch of rewards down for different tiers. We're going with the elements. I'm kind of a big fan of, earth, fire, water, air, shadow, light kind of thing. So if you do want to support me on Patreon, like I said, the description will include the link to the Patreon. And I'll try my best to talk while I'm playing here, but this is a ranked match of League of Legends. I think it's gold, maybe gold 2. I'm gonna roll Caitlyn here because I paid $20 for this skin. I'm gonna get my goddamn money's worth. So anyway, regarding Patreon, I've had the idea of setting up a reward that is for people who want to help me create content. And this is not something that I believe is common on YouTube or Patreon. It's basically going to be for people who pledge $10 or more. I'm going to open up a Patreon only mailbox where each Patreon will be able to submit one idea for like a discussion style, or maybe a game feature for Did It Fail or whatnot, or any kind of video that seems to be relevant. And I'm going to take a look at the Patreon mailbox every 6 weeks, and I'm going to go through it and look at what kind of ideas you guys have as Patreons, and I'm going to pick the one I think is most appropriate that would make a good video, and I'm going to work with you guys to the winner. And shit, here we go. And I'm going to feature the video on my channel. So it's going to be a cool way to have people who don't normally have access to have their ideas shared. Maybe like a YouTuber that's up and coming. Whoops. To have their voice heard and spread across the world, because my videos do get a lot of views, especially the really relevant discussion style videos. So I'm hoping to get some cool ideas from you in exchange, so it's going to be kind of mutually beneficial, right? Me giving the opportunity for people, whoops, don't want to stand behind creeps versus Misfortune, to have their ideas heard, and me to get a little bit something out of it too. Basically free ideas for videos. I'm a firm believer that everyone has a good idea, so I'm really excited to take a look at what you guys have to suggest, because I do get lots of suggestions currently, and I just don't have the capacity to set aside a legit amount of time to look at that mailbox all the time and really squeeze those ideas. What's up, Thresh? What the fuck? Kill this fool. Squeeze time out of my own schedule, because if you guys get an opportunity to look at my my game. I got this huge list for ideas for videos. Nope. It's there's like 100 ideas, so don't have time to cater to every single person who watches my videos, but I will be doing that for Patreons, so it's just kind of a win-win. Alright, so we got Rakan Caitlyn versus Thresh Miss Fortune. Haven't played this against this kind of lane in a while. Miss Fortune, not too popular of a champion. Ooh, face shot. Yeah, at one point I was Diamond. I think Diamond. I got to my Diamond 1 series into Challenger. I think it was Season 4. And I got slaughtered. So I think I quit the game for a while after that. I got so depressed. It's really competitive. And, it's... I feel like League has become so much more... I guess I don't have any other word for it, but competitive over the years because of the access of, championsselect.net and all the resources people have these days to seeing what's good against what. It wasn't like that, starting out. You basically had to learn your champion, and you had to learn what items to buy, situational stuff. Okay, here comes Nocturne. Shouldn't have done that. He's going in. All right. He's gonna get a little chop, little pot shot up. Yeah, it wasn't always like this, where everyone has access to just all these charts and graphs and counters and best tier lists for items, and it kind of saddens me to know that the game has been so well, I guess, documented online that anyone has a fair chance these days at basically beating you as a player, when in fact the skill margin has kind of the skill gap, that is, between players seems to be getting more narrow and narrower with the accessibility of information. Anyway, so E3 2017. Oh, watch out. We gotta get out of here. So E3 2017, I know there's going to be a lot of Scorpio information. I know they want to, their whole tagline is, 4K upscaling with native resolution. I don't know how much of that is going to be shown, but I think that's the selling point for the system. I haven't really, read too much into it, but it seems like a powerful machine. I don't play consoles myself too much, but I know people are going to be looking out for that, as well as, the big Far Cry 5 announcement. Returning to that Montana hillbilly atmosphere with the, the church and the religious mumbo jumbo going on, and the back alley stuff looks pretty cool. But you guys have watched my Far Cry series, and you know how I feel about the game and the series as a whole. Needs innovation, and I'm hoping we see some of that from Ubisoft in their press conference. All right, how we doing? 58 to 63. Okay, I'm sucking. There's also going to be an Assassin's Creed announcement, and I'm just don't tell anyone, but I do have plans for a Assassin's Creed video to release in tandem with the announcement. There goes Nocturne. Oh, nope. That's going to be kind of like my Far Cry video. That got a lot of attention. Hoping to dissect the franchise, because I know there's a lot of people really passionate about Assassin's Creed. I want to be part of that conversation in any way that I can, because I have played the series quite a bit, and do have some things to share. Okay, so we are 5-0 right now. We are just dumping on these kids. So when you're in a League of Legends game and your team is winning, oh wow, I suck. Am I triggering anyone? Your job playing League of Legends when your team is winning is don't die. That's the only thing you have to do, right? The win condition is on the people carrying the team. Farm your ass off and let them carry you. And if they get dumped on mid-game, then you've been farming the whole time to oh wow, to counter that. Otherwise, you don't need to do, make any crazy Jackie Chan moves. Like this guy right here needs to back up. Foglet. I don't think so, kid. Boom. Take it. Oh, he's just getting straight dumped on. Oh god, don't leave me. Don't leave me, Foglet. Dude, Miss Fortune's got some damage with the R on that level 6, so we got to be careful. And tell this guy, let's be soon. Whoa. Okay, we got to get out of here. 300 meters. I can hit a target. Alright, turret 1 down. Nice. I don't think so, MF. Oh, that's not going to kill me. We should probably clear this wave. Oh! Holy shit, my bad. I gotta give him props for that one. That was a nice double tap or whatever that's called. Alright, Foglet, you're dead. See how he tries to get out of this. Oh, he is straight dead. Wait, Lee Sin didn't die there? Interesting. Alright, so let's get this and this. And then let's talk about, E3 a little bit more. So I think E3 is, I'm not a big fan of E3 because I know the business side of things and how much marketing goes into these events and how much it dictates what they show you. Someone who's worked in big business before, I know that the number one reason that companies go to E3 is not to make friends. It's to make money by way of hyping you up over their games. So, shut down. Oh. My advice to consumers is to get excited for E3, but remain practical in your expectations of what those games are going to turn into. Because when you really think about the history of E3 and the things that are on display in those conventions and what happens, I'm pointing at Watch Dogs, I'm pointing at No Man's Sky, Dark Souls 2, even, The Witcher 3 had a downgrade that was ill-expressed on behalf of, the gaming conventions of E3. Even, they even justified it. The one thing I don't like about CD Projekt Red, and I love CD Projekt Red, read an article from, I think it was Kotaku at one point, and it basically, what's up, J4? J4 coming in hard. It basically said something to the extent of, yeah, we downgraded The Witcher 3, so what? Obviously that wasn't the whole story, but coming from CD Projekt Red, hearing a justification to a downgrade was really scary for me because them, as a... Okay, that was a nice free kill. 125 gold. She must be 0 and 100. 0 and 6. All right. Hearing a developer such as CD Projekt Red try to justify a graphical downgrade is... Oh, shit. Okay, let's try to get double off that. Oh, no. Is rather disconcerting given, let's say it was just a shitty developer. I would expect them to be like, oh no, graphical downgrade doesn't really matter. And if someone could find that article, that'd be great. I believe it said something to the extent of there's worse things we could have done. Well, that's it's very true. At the same time, two wrongs don't make a right. We were just stomping these kids. As far as other things at E3 going down, I'm not too sure. I know there is a really cool game called Noob. Oh, what's up, Lee? A Sea of Thieves, which looks pretty damn cool. I think he's dead. Nope. I am Scrub Lord 2017. This game. Oh shit. Get a little pop shop out. Sea of Thieves looks pretty cool. I'm not too sure what it's about, but I would keep my eye out for that one. I believe it's being made by Rare. Now, if you don't know anything about Rare, they have one of the most amazing stories in probably all of video game history. Rare was a company to me as a child and as a teenager. They were basically like Jesus. Take a look at these items. Let's get this, that, and then we'll wait. 50. Oh, the dreaded 50 gold weight. Oh gosh, the terror. Okay, I'm gonna do something I shouldn't do, but let's go. All right. Yeah. So Rare as a kid, Rare was basically God next to Nintendo for people growing up in the the Super Nintendo era, the Nintendo 64 era. Alongside Mario, Rare provided that sense of quality that you rarely saw. Did I buy the wrong? Yeah, I bought the wrong item. No, I didn't. They nerfed Runins, so the headshot doesn't trigger off the passive. So I bought the right item. Anyway, yeah, the sense of quality that you got from a game created by Nintendo or a Rare was on another level. I think Oblivion, go get him, Nocturne. If anyone's seen, Angry Video Game Nerd, which is one of the most amazing YouTube channels ever, you know all about LJN and what they did to mass creation of Nintendo games for the NES, and the standard of quality they had was basically, if you could put a rating on it, I would say toilet. Like 1 to 10, it would be toilet. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can outplay this bitch. Oh, you're fucked, kid. I played that horribly, and I still killed him. So, there you go. This is what it takes to be platinum in League of Legends. No, so LJN was basically the dumpster behind the shitty hotel of the Nintendo world back in the day, which was a Wednesday, by the way, if you didn't know that. Whoa, what the fuck is this? Is she really trying to do this? Is she for real? Spot up. She's still coming. What the? Desperation. Okay, she's out of her fucking rocker. Okay. This is not a game you'll see often in League of Legends. Tilt City. Population, them 5. Come on, really? Oh, come on, baby. Let's go. That Talia is the mayor of Tilt City. This Lee sends the governor. Oh, shit. Heal him up. Let's go. Fuck this hoe. Boom! Let's go. Come on, Lee. Boom! Let's go. Yeah, that Lee sends the governor. He's trying to keep peace, but the mayor is not wanting to do that. Talia misses 0-900, by the way. Yeah, so anyway, LJN back in the day just put out poop after poop after poop of NES game, and Rare came along during the SNES era and the Nintendo 64 era, and they put they put the kibosh on that, the creation of dumpster NES games, and they put out amazing game, Donkey Kong, all that amazing stuff, Banjo-Kazooie later on, Conker's Bad Fur Day. So Sea of Thieves is the hope, if I can make a Star Wars pun here, it's the hope. It's the new hope for Rare. Because if you follow the history of Rare, they actually got acquired by Microsoft and then got turned into this rack-sackety mobile game Connect developer. They got they got transformed into basically bitch worker for Microsoft. I don't know who made that decision. Probably some, you know, ex Coca-Cola CEO that thought they'd have, you know, the bright idea to head up a video game corporation and then got fired later on. I don't know who it was, but I gotta get that farm. You know, it really is like waiting right here for sure. Yeah, so they got acquired by, I believe I don't know if they got acquired, but they got, you know, purchased through, you know, there's a big difference between acquisition and, you know, merger and just being purchased or being on contract. So I'm not sure, I don't want to hypothesize what that was, but out comes Rare under the Microsoft, you know, belly, putting out shit like, you know, Kinect Sports, all their talent going to waste. Thereafter, you know, tons of Rare employees quit. So while it is a good sign that Sea of Thieves looks amazing and could be a great game, we don't know how many ex-Rare employees are no longer at Rare, right? They could be a completely different team. There's no way to tell unless you did, you know, 10 hours of Google searching, which is not something I want to do because I do that every time I make did a fail video. Which, just a heads up, if you guys watch that series, appreciate you because it's my favorite type of video to make. Okay, you're dead. Oh, okay. Just a ton of work goes into it though, so all right, we're gonna rename the champion Talia to Feed Lord. This hoe is way off her rocker. This is a fun game. Anyway, who knows how many of those really ingenious is that a word? Did I just make up a word? Rare employees are still at Rare. She's getting dumped on. Damn. But, you know, in life, I think it's important to remain optimistic and give people the benefit of the doubt until they disappoint you. So let's let this new Rare project... okay, this ain't good. We gotta get out of here. Shit. We gotta go. Sometimes you just gotta let your team die, dude. If I go in there, I'm dead too. So we'll let oh, maybe that'll get a kill. Oh, kill the Feed Lord. That's funny. Oh shit. Dude, my team is on point. Look at this. This is extraordinary. That's right, Caitlin. Anyway, what I was saying is, you know, in life, until someone does you dirty, I think we should give them the benefit of the doubt and not be hyped for the game, but be excited and see what they're made of, because it's highly possible that game could be amazing. It's also highly possible the game could be complete shit. Okay. Oh, damn! That must have tickled her butt hairs. That Rakan, or his butt hairs. All right, let's go with the Bilgewater. What else for E3? I think there's Forza Motorsport 7, if I believe I've read that correctly, as well as a Crackdown game for that's supposed to be kind of the Scorpio selling. Oh wow, she lived. I'll kill her. You're dead. Some sort of Crackdown game supposed to be the highlight of the Scorpio experience. Not too sure what that series is all about, or if it's a series. Wow, you're dead. Nope. Let's kill that bitch. Get him. Oh no. Thresh, no. All right, I'm in too deep. Okay, saw that one coming. So yeah, I'll be covering a little bit E3 coverage. Plans for the upcoming future for the channel. Got a couple of things in work. I got a Witcher 3 video I'm working on. I've been playing The Witcher 3 again. Yes, I've beaten that game or at least played through the majority of it. I don't know how many times. And okay, is this Superman? You gonna kill the Nexus? I played that game so many times. It's probably my favorite game of all time, next to The Last of Us. And I still have more things to say about The Witcher 3. So if you're a fan of The Witcher content, I have at least one more, if not two more videos on that game because it's that amazing. Oh. GG, boys. Okay, now you guys can see what my desktop looks like. I'll play one more game. So, what else is there to talk about? Let's see here. Okay, growth of the channel. We got 32,000 subscribers in the last 30 days, which is unreal. I don't think I've ever seen anyone attain that many subscribers in a 30-day window outside of like PewDiePie or like a Joseph Anderson for like the initial bump that he received when Angry Joe mentioned him on his Twitter. So people are just loving our content and I'm really proud of it. I spent a lot of time on our videos. Researching our videos takes a ton of time too. And if you're wondering, the average time spent on a video, on one of my videos, is about a 3-day process. I have to think about what I'm going to be doing and kind of develop the inception of the video, because I feel like the most important thing that goes into a YouTube video is a sense of concept, because you can have a really well produced video, but if the underlying theme or the concept of the video isn't solidified, or if it's not unique or developed, the video is going to be a little bit thin. So I've made that mistake a few times, and I prioritize now. Before I even put a single word on the Google Doc for any of my scripts, I make sure that I have the idea 100% solidified in my mind, and that can take a lot of time. And then of course I have to write the script, which is another day, and record the audio during that day. And just recording the audio fucking sucks, by the way, because one click of the mouth, one little lip saliva-ish sound that comes out of my mouth, and I'll redo the line. I know a lot of people don't do that, but I do, because we're based on quality. So that could take a day. And then of course editing the video takes an entire day for me usually, because we do a lot of stuff in our videos, and we cut a lot of footage in, do a lot of keyframe animations, motion graphics, stuff like that. So it takes a lot of time, and this is the reason why you guys usually see me put out 2, maybe 3 videos per week, because it otherwise just not possible without help. So kind of wrapping things up, that's why we're shifting towards Patreon in lieu of YouTube's lull in advertising revenue, is so I can hire someone to help me write scripts, help me put together content, and just be someone I can lean on a little bit, because there is times where I simply don't want to make a video. And it's not often, but burnout is a big thing when it comes to YouTube, and I've always taken pride in the fact that I never work through burnout. I always let myself rest a day or two when I'm in those kind of bad frames of mind, because just like you hear about like chefs going into work mad, the food is not as good as it could be, right? The plate actually speaks to the mind of the chef. You hear that often if you watch like Top Chef or something. I'm a big foodie, by the way. The same goes for your video on YouTube. If you're in a bad frame of mind and you start to edit your video, I think the end product's going to fail as a result, or at least suffer in terms of the love put into it, because a big part of YouTube is passion, right? It's love, and it's the ability to express your passion in a way that's transmitted to the viewer, whether that's using sophisticated editing, or just how you speak, or how you enunciate words, or the amount of time you put into editing the video. Wow, it's a long queue. So, I think that's pretty much it for today. I just want to thank you guys for watching my videos. And just look out for E3 content coming soon. Oh, just one more quick thing about my most recent Steam video. Got a lot of good feedback on that. And it took me a while to come to a consensus on what I wanted to say regarding how Steam and Metacritic can improve their review experiences for users. You know I'm banning that Lulu. Ain't no way in hell she's gonna be in my game. So what I strived to achieve in that video was a sense of doability from Steam. Because let me tell you something that's really important. You banning my Caitlin? Oh, sad face. So working in big business for 5 years or so through grad school and after, I quickly became aware of the fact that change in an institution that is fully developed, like a Steam, like a Microsoft, like a Sony, the opposite of, like, let's say a startup, which is always changing, open to new ideas, totally dynamic. The problem is in those institutions is that far-reaching changes have to go through a lot of hands. If you've ever worked in a big business, you know that getting anything done, meaningful, any changes, it takes forever. We're talking like months upon years of forever. Meetings with bosses, betas, concepts, putting together ideas and theory crafting, researching and development, putting together IPAs or IPAs. What the fuck? No, not IPAs. What's the word I'm looking for? RFPs, requests for proposals, right? Getting the communication sent from the development team to the producer, whoever's supplying the components to your product, whoever's supplying data, all that stuff. It takes a lot of time. All right, let's go with Twitch.
What doesn't kill you just
So the reason my suggestion for Steam reviews by implementing a kind of a XY axis with time played is because it already utilizes the systems in place on Steam. So not only would it be feasible, but it would be cheap, and it would also be doable, and it wouldn't have to sit in the pipeline for 16 months while executives deliberate over the cost of it and the future income, doing all of the future projections for profitability based off it, because there's not a big investment that goes into it, right? So I got a few comments saying that, oh, they should do this, they should implement this and this and this. That's not very feasible when you take a look at the institution that is housing those review systems, because they're already entrenched in their own idealism and bending the wire, so to speak, and having suggestions that require tons of investment, tons of research, and tons of implementation is simply something that's not feasible for the short term. So while those are great long-term aspirations, fixing the current system requires a more immediate action, and I think that was captured in my video. So thanks all for for watching that video and supplying your comments. I got a lot of good feedback on that. So anyway, I'm going to jump in here and do some little dirty rat action with Twitch. This is the first live gameplay / vlog I've ever done. So let me know if you could understand my flow in this video. I was trying to play as well. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll see you guys for some E3 content real soon.